If you've ever wanted a Mustang but thought it might not be practical enough, good news! Ford now has a Fusion Sport, which is the closest thing that we're ever going to get to a Mustang sedan. On the outside, the Sport version has pretty different styling cues from the regular Fusions, mainly different wheels, a more aggressive front end, quad exhaust tips, a rear spoiler, and a unique blacked out mesh grille. Of course, it's not going to be as fuel efficient as regular Fusions, but regular Fusions also don't have this much power, which is definitely this sedan's biggest selling point. So calling the Fusion Sport a Mustang sedan is definitely a big stretch, and this isn't even a sport sedan, but it is the sportiest Fusion you can get. And the regular Fusion is just basically kind of boring to drive, and this sport model makes everything better. Starting with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, the Fusion Sport pushes 325 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque using 93-octane gas, and that's actually more than the V6 and the EcoBoost Mustang. Ford says this is the most power in the Fusion's class. All that power is sent to all four wheels via a 6-speed automatic. There's also fully enabled paddle shifters if you want to change your own gears, but this transmission is good enough to handle most of your needs. In a straight line, the Fusion Sport is surprisingly fast, and it even sounds like a V6 muscle car with a really nice, deep exhaust note. The Fusion Sport does suffer in the corners because it is still a big, nose-heavy sedan, and it's just not built for stuff like the Nürburgring. If you want more performance, you can press the Sport button, and what that does is it increases the stiffness of the suspension for better cornering, it deactivates cabin noise cancellation so you can hear more engine, it increases the responsiveness of the steering, it holds gears for longer, and it rev matches all your downshifts for an all-around sportier, sharper drive. There's also an available pothole detection system that can detect a road crater and adjust the damping so the impact is a little bit softer. Besides more performance, which I really appreciate, this Ford Fusion Sport has a really user-friendly interior, which I love. I also really like this new rotary shifter, which is easy to use and it frees up a lot of space on the center console. Also, if you accidentally turn it off while it's still in drive, it'll automatically put it in park, so you don't have to worry about it rolling away. So I used to really hate the Fusion because it did a whole bunch of little things that really annoyed me, but Ford has refreshed this model and it basically fixes all of that and it makes it a lot easier to live with. Stuff like the turn signal now clicks firmly into place instead of springing back to center after you push it. The stupid touch-sensitive buttons are also gone in favor of real tactile buttons, and the infotainment system is now bug-free and easy to use. In general, the interior is just a lot smarter and more luxurious than it used to be. All in all, the Fusion Sport starts off as quite the bargain at around $35,000. For that price, you get all the good driver assistance technologies like adaptive cruise control with stop and go, pedestrian detection, standard enhanced park assist, lane keep, and standard reverse sensing. A fully loaded one will cost you just over 40 grand, which isn't a bad deal either. The Ford Fusion Sport isn't going to steal away any BMW drivers, but it's a great choice for a Mustang driver that wants a lot more practicality. The V6 engine is a great choice for this sedan, and it comes with so many performance upgrades that this really is the best Fusion you can buy.